All right. We in the building, y'all. We in the building. Let me see something. When you guys come on, make sure that you like the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're tuning in from YouTube. If you're tuning in from either Facebook or Instagram, make sure that you heart this video. So on IG, heart the video, share the video, follow the page. Facebook, heart the video, share the video, follow the TeamAlliance page. YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications, share the video, like the video. Also, you can do the same thing on Facebook. Actually, there's a bell, and when you turn the bell on, when you click the little bell, you get notified when I'm live. Hopefully. So basically, you increase the chances of being notified when you do what I'm telling you to do. Also, if you're not in the TeamAlliance Facebook group, the public one, join the group. That way you'll be sure to receive a notification no matter what, because when I post in the group, for whatever reason, you will get notified. All right? You will get notified. And aside from that, that's pretty much it for right now. So I need to do some distribution quickly. And as I'm doing that, we'll be getting ready for today's topic and for the podcast and for the recording. Oh, I need to check the, let me check the audio on Facebook topic and for the podcast. That's YouTube. YouTube is good. Let me check Facebook real quick. I replaced this code that the cat done chewed up, so we should be good to go over there. But let me just make sure before I start. And also on Instagram, y'all verify for me that the audio was good over there. You should hear this. You should hear sound effects and all that. You know, all of that stuff. All right. I hate when this does this. And then it's all slow, man. Like, come on, man. Come on. Where is this thing at? Let me see something. Oh boy, what the hell was I about to do? Oh, Facebook. Yeah, I don't know why this thing, why does this keep doing this? Just go to the page I want you to go to. Keep taking me to some weird page. I didn't click all of that. All right, there we go. Let's see if the audio's good over here. This thing at yes. Audio's back on Facebook. We're back. All right, let me there we go. All right, I wasn't feeling my bass in these headphones. I just turned it back on. We good to go now, man. We good to go. All right, so y'all sit tight. I'm going to do distribution now. Get everything all situated. Then we'll come back and get started with this hot topic today, man. It's going to be a crazy one today, man. Watch. I got some other news, too, that lines up with what I'm talking about today. News that came out after I already had the topic for today. Watch. Just sit tight. Watch what happens. News that came out after I already had the topic for today. Watch. Just sit tight. Watch what happens. All right, man. All right, man. It's going to be good today. It's going to be good today. All right. So once again, when you guys make your way on, please be sure to like the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications, and share the video as well. On Facebook, like the video, heart the video, share the video, turn on the bell, same thing. And also follow the page, the TeamAlliance Facebook page. If you are entering through my timeline, through the watch party, just say what's up when you arrive. Also, follow the TeamAlliance page. It's on Facebook. Just look it up. And on IG, make sure that you follow the page at TeamAlliance 2018. All right? You definitely want to follow TeamAlliance. Trust me when I tell you. There's so much value and information here that is life-changing for folks if you just listen and pay attention and apply what is given to you information-wise. In today's topic, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. I'm going to give a lot of context. I'm going to be very specific. I'm really going to lay out an actual plan that you can use. And if you apply this plan, you're going to be rich. I'm just saying. If you apply, listen, if you do what I tell you to do, you will be rich. You're not, oh, he's saying you're going to be rich. No, I'm telling you what's going to happen if you apply what I tell you. I'm just saying. So you might want to listen, take notes, whatever you do, save this video, all of that, save it. Because the stuff I talk about is based on my knowledge, my personal experience thus far, and more information that's coming damn near every day that is going to continue to validate some of the things you'll hear me talk about today. So anyway, let me start recording because I need to get the podcast running. All right. We in the building, hard body today. Brooklyn Moses Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 15, History in the Making. There will be no room for anything other than your failure to follow what I talk about today. If you do it, you're going to get rich. If you don't do it, I don't know what to tell you. It's funny because a lot of times when people talk about things, they talk about things from a hype perspective. And you know I make it my business not to do that. I'm not going to talk about what I'm going to talk about today because of hype. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about today because of facts. So y'all keep up. All right. On IG, Ron Carter's in the building. Jay Carly is here. Willis Major was good. Sharonda's here. Trap Cap, what up? All right, excellent. IG gang in the building. Audio was good. We ready to go. On YouTube. Oh, snap. Hold on. Damn, man. YouTube about to... What was that? Little slight interruption. I hope it didn't do that on Facebook too, did it? Damn, I don't even know. Hold on. All right, Facebook is good. All right. On Facebook. Oh, damn, I didn't even push the watch party out. I'm all excited about getting started, man. I forgot to push this out. All right, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. This ain't going to take me long at all. So basically on Facebook, there's a couple of things going on. There's a watch party that I put up on my timeline. And then there's the actual TeamAlliance page. Now, the reason that I put them both up, well, I don't really put up the one on the page. I'm just live from the TeamAlliance page. So if you're connected to the page, you might get notified. But there's no guarantee that you will. If you access through the watch party, it increases your chances of getting notified. So that's why I do that. Okay. And that's pretty much just across the board. The public TeamAlliance Facebook group you need to get into because once you do, you will get a notification regardless. I send out notifications when I'm live, period. So if you're in a group, if you miss the notification from the platform, you'll get it because you're in the group. You understand how that works? So if you're in the public TeamAlliance Facebook group, you will get a notification no matter what, because the notifications always come through in the group. Why? I don't know. But it just is what it is. All right. All right. And as I'm talking, I'm just finishing up this distribution to make sure that everybody has a chance to be on here. Because this is some stuff, man. Listen. We're going to clear some things up today, and we're going to give some clarity. Now, all right, so Facebook is good now. Watch party's up, page is up. Anyone coming on Facebook, say what's up when you arrive so that I can acknowledge you. Okay, but for now, I see Jay Carly over there. And that's it at the moment. All right. So on YouTube, let's see who we got in the building. Maui Jeff is here. Melanie's here. Jay Carly's here, of course. BCJ's in the building. Mo is here. Nicole Blunt. I see Charles, David Johnson, Kalisa, Bilal, Eric Stevenson, Shawnee, Reginald, Muffin Woman. Orion, what's happening? Bailey's in the building. Forrest is here. SG is here. Jermaine is here. Ray Young is in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. All right. And I see Sadiq just popped up here too. So listen, today going to be straight fire. All right. I'm not even going to talk about what we do in trading today. I'm not even going to talk about it because we already know that there's no comparison between anything and what we are capable of doing with our skill set on the NADEX platform. That's solidified at this point. Anything that you hear me say regarding what we do on NADEX with 5-minute binary options and trading is just adding on to stuff that we already know. It's also helping to educate newer people that don't know what NADEX is, that don't know what 5-minute binary options are, that don't know that it takes skill for you to be successful trading. That's what I normally talk about. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. And I'm not talking about Bitcoin from the perspective of hype. No. We're going to talk about Bitcoin from the perspective of facts. All right, so let's talk about it. So listen, if you do this starting today, you're going to become rich from Bitcoin. Now, let me just give you context for that. Mark, why are you saying that? It's 50,000. You telling people they're going to get rich. Now, understand what I'm saying is this. First of all, Bitcoin is not to be traded. Get your notepad and pay attention to what I'm saying. Bitcoin is not to be traded. Anybody traded Bitcoin is playing games with what is positioned to become the future on so many levels of the way that we do things in our society, and especially in the financial world of our society. Bitcoin is going to play a major role with everything that's happening as we move towards the future. And this is what makes Bitcoin powerful. There was a time when people didn't know what Bitcoin was. To be honest, people still don't know what Bitcoin is. People think that Bitcoin is something you can trade. And yes, it is on platforms that you can trade, you can buy it, you can sell it, just like you can any other security. Is it a security? No. Bitcoin is not a security. Just like how you can trade gold, right? You can trade gold in the market. You can buy it, you can sell it in the market, you can trade it back and forth. Is gold something that can be traded? Absolutely. But gold is an actual thing. It's an asset. It's a physical asset. Understand? Follow me. This is why gold will always have value. Okay? Always. Certain things play into the whole thing as far as markets, price, demand, supply. When people begin to transact with an instrument that they want to trade, this is what creates a market for anything. There's markets for everything. In the futures market, you got actual markets where transactions are being made on the future of a commodity. For example, grains, pork bellies, frozen concentrated orange juice, all type of commodities you can trade. Physical commodities can be traded in the market. Okay. Same thing goes for Bitcoin. People are trading Bitcoin. They're using leverage to try to create an opportunity to trade. But let me repeat again, stop trading Bitcoin. Period. Some of y'all don't know what Bitcoin is. I'm going to explain it to you. And this hopefully will allow you to position yourself for the future. Because for you to miss out on what Bitcoin is going to become, it would be, I don't even know how to explain it. Listen to me. As much as Bitcoin has already done, it has not even started yet. It didn't even start yet. Mark, what do you mean? You'll see Bitcoin price now 50,000, right? Around there, thereabout. Let me see the exact number right now. Right now it's at 48,600. Okay. I believe it has been as high as 58,000, right? Let me just talk briefly about something that has already been done. Personally, and I talk about this all the time, I hate talking about it actually because it almost seems like I'm bragging and I'm not. When Bitcoin was trading under $1,000, I just began to understand what it was, and I knew immediately, I need that. I need to own that. I wasn't trading it. I wasn't buying it. Oh yeah, when it gets to this price, I'm going to sell. I wasn't doing that. I knew that the price of Bitcoin would reach certain points. Didn't know when. Didn't know when. Y'all listening to me, right? The fact that it has reached the price that it's at now, 50,000, within the time that it has done so is actually a huge surprise to me. Because the way I'm looking at it is, well, when Bitcoin was around $1,000, that was like almost 4 years ago. And now it's at 50,000. So that right there is 50x, right? We can all agree on that. 50x. Cool. The perspective I want you to have is this. This is what 50x means. If you had one Bitcoin right now, in real time, you would have $50,000 with that one Bitcoin. Now, if you had 20 Bitcoin, how much would you have right now? Just do the math. You would have $1 million. 20 times 50,000 is $1 million. Okay? Again, I'm giving you perspective. So just stay with me. There was a period of time where you could have accumulated 20 Bitcoin. And I mean, I'm talking about the average person. Average person could have accumulated Bitcoin, 20 Bitcoin. Okay? Now just stay with me. The price of Bitcoin is moving, and the reason that it's moving and it's doing what it is doing is because of the influx of people with their money coming into the Bitcoin environment, buying it up. Not just individuals, companies, businesses, major corporations, rich people. Some of y'all don't even know are buying Bitcoin. Some people that y'all have no idea right now buying Bitcoin. This is going to continue to happen. Just like I said, it didn't even start yet. You just seeing the beginning of it, because now this is the beginning of awareness of it. But people are looking at it wrong. People are looking at Bitcoin like it's this thing that they can flip their money in, when that is not what you need to look at it as. I want you to look at Bitcoin the way that you should. Bitcoin is land. Stay with me. Can you imagine if during the land grab time, just in America, there was a time where people literally could go and just claim land? You just had to go get it. Like you literally they had a race. And wherever you went and you planted your flag, that was your land. It was a land grab, literally. But you had to have the resources to go travel to get that land. Does that make sense? You needed food. You needed, horses, transportation. You needed to be able to move so you can go get it. So in other words, you have to take action. Now, Bitcoin is the same thing. It's land, meaning that it's going to always have value. Not only that, the value is always going to continuously appreciate. It's going to keep going up. Bitcoin is a limited supply of this digital. I don't even know if you want to call it a digital currency, because it's more than that. But it can be used as such. But again, the power of Bitcoin is that it's attached to blockchain. On CNN about an hour ago, Coinbase announced that they're going public. Like I said, I already had this topic. As God is my witness, I already told people I was going to talk about this today. They'll tell you, people in the group. So I'm going to talk about this Bitcoin once and for all. This is going to be the last time I talk about Bitcoin, because I want you to understand what it is and understand what to do with it. First of all, I want you to stop looking at the price. Ignore the price. Ignore the price. And I'm going to explain why. The day is going to come when the price of Bitcoin is going to be in the millions. Listen to me. This is not a prediction. I'm not predicting Bitcoin going to hit 1 million. I'm not saying that at all. I'm telling you what's going to happen, though. At some point in the future, the price of Bitcoin will be in the millions. Let's just do some perspective on that. So basically, if you own just one Bitcoin, at that point in time, that one Bitcoin will be worth how much? 1 million. Yes? The same way that when the price of Bitcoin was less, right, 3-4 years ago, it was under $1,000. If Bitcoin was under $1,000, was it possible for you to get 20 Bitcoins? Yes, it was. You're following me? It would have cost you less than $20,000 to get 20 Bitcoins just 3.5 years ago. Less than $20,000. So this is how I want you to look at Bitcoin. Make it your business to accumulate Bitcoin over time. Ignore the price. Don't even care about the price. The plan is this. Every week buy some. Now I'm doing this today because I don't want people to say, oh, well, I didn't know. If you're following me, if you're following TeamAlliance, you do know now. And I'm telling you now. I also will suggest that you get a wallet, Coinbase gives you a wallet when you sign up with them. I do suggest that you sign up with Coinbase because you can buy your Bitcoin through Coinbase and they are regulated. Coinbase ain't going nowhere. So it's not like this. It's a company. Oh, they kind of shady. They doing shady business. No, Coinbase is doing good business. Just like I said, they announced today that they're filed to go public. It took them a while to get the license just to allow Bitcoin to be purchased in New York. Because I told you when I was buying Bitcoin, you couldn't buy it online if you lived in New York at the time. Wasn't even in New York available yet. So I want you guys to understand, look at what's been happening over time. Over time, government has been allowing regulations and whatnot to pass to make Bitcoin available to the public. See, at first they're looking at like, wait, hold on. What is this Bitcoin? They didn't even know what it was at first. After a while, they catch on like, damn, well, it ain't going nowhere. Let's at least get our hand in it so we can, be involved in the capitalization of what's going to happen anyway. In other words, people are still going to do it, so we might as well be involved in it. Boom. Now it's available. Now you can buy it online. Right? Mind you, at first, they were sending people to jail. In the early days of Bitcoin, people went to jail for transacting with Bitcoin. Several people. So you understand like what had to happen first in order for Bitcoin to become legitimized. Basically, in other words, for the government to say, you know what, it's okay to do this. That's basically what we were waiting to see. Now anybody can buy some Bitcoin. You can get it through Cash App. You can get it through Robinhood, right? You can get it through Coinbase. So just listen to me. Every week I want you to buy some Bitcoin. Why? Because you need to establish a position in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is passive. What am I saying? We're not trading it. Well, Mark, so when should I sell? We're not selling it. Pay attention to me. And I know that so let me rewind. Because some of y'all gonna be like, but Mark, you just cashed out. I just cashed out a portion of the Bitcoins that I bought under $1,000. Remember what I said? Less than $20,000, you could have bought 20. Right now, 20 Bitcoin is worth $1 million. So if I cashed out, why do you think I cashed out? Because I have more. Pay attention. Pay attention. So again, like I said, Bitcoin price-wise is going to hit big numbers, even bigger than what you're seeing now. It's going to keep going up, up, up. It ain't going to do it in a straight line. And as a matter of fact, because Bitcoin is a market, so to speak, meaning that people are buying and selling it, right? It has a price that reflects the supply and demand of that. Cool. We know that. That's why the price fluctuates. There will be sharp declines. There will be sharp movements going up as well. Last year, when the lockdown came, this was in March. And many of you remember this because I was in the car doing a live stream. Bitcoin crashed, went to 3,800. It ain't been there since. It's at 50,000 now. When it went to 3,800, I told you I was buying more. Now, what did that mean? In other words, I'm going to just buy extra Bitcoin. Hold on. I was already buying Bitcoin every week. That will never stop. I still do it now. I'm still doing it. You're following me? Buy it every week. Don't ever stop doing that. If it crashed and you got some extra money, buy more. Let me give you an example. Let's say you decide, you know what, I'm going to throw $50 a week in this. And let's say that Bitcoin drops its price and it cuts in half. Let's say Bitcoin went to 25,000 right now. If you were putting $50 a week in it, put 100. If it cuts in half, buy double. I'm laying out a plan so that you know how to respond to what you see the price do. If you see the price crash like that, buy double. We are not trading it. And listen, you have money. You buy Starbucks, right? Dunkin' Donuts. You buy a bunch of bullshit every day. It ain't gonna hurt you to throw a little bit of money into this Bitcoin and accumulate. Accumulate every week. And matter of fact, do it before you do anything else. Pay yourself that money first. So as soon as you get your paycheck, take a little bit off and buy Bitcoin with it. Well, Mark, where can I buy it? Coinbase, Cash App, Robinhood. Any of these apps, they got plenty of them now. There's no excuse. Figure it out. Buy it every week. That's it. Don't ask me, well, how long? Don't ask me that. This is why I said this is going to be historical today. Because what I'm telling you today is going to make you rich in the future. Not because of me making a prediction about where the price is going, but because of what Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin is going to continue to do. That's why. This is why you want to establish a position in it. So just think for a moment now. Over time, if you're able to accumulate one Bitcoin, you know at some point the price of Bitcoin is going to be in the millions. It will be. And that's not a prediction. That's the trajectory of what Bitcoin is going to do. Bitcoin is being adopted now, meaning that people are just beginning to even recognize the legitimacy of what it is. Sometimes it takes people a while to catch on. But I don't want you getting caught up in the hype. Don't get hyped about it. Oh, it's at 50,000. Should I buy some? Don't buy some and then be looking to sell it. As you buy it, don't sell it. As you buy it, don't think about selling it. It's passive. Just buy it. Use your Starbucks money, your Dunkin' Donut money, your junk food money, and buy some every week. And that's it. Well, Mark, what price should I buy that? I don't care what price you buy that. Listen to me. It's at 50,000 right now. I'm not telling you to go take a loan out to buy some. I'm telling you to use the money that you already spend on stuff to buy some. Because this will prove to be way more valuable to you in the future. For that reason alone. Oh, well, what if it goes down? Buy more. What am I telling you? I'm telling you to do what I'm going to do. If Bitcoin was to dive right now to 20,000, I'm buying more. I'm buying more. You got to understand the nature of what we're in. The markets in general move through cycles, right? Bull markets, bear markets. Typically, with anything that has value, the bear market is called a correction. In other words, it's just a pullback in the midst of an upward trajectory. So typically what you'll see, anywhere from 25 to 30% pullbacks. In general, I'm just generalizing right now. Corrections are about 25% from the peak to where it pulls back. So in other words, whatever it climbed up to, matter of fact, let me do some math. Hold on. Where did Bitcoin go to in price? It's been as high as 58,000, right? 58,000. So 58,000. So 25% of that is 14,500. So 58,000 minus 14,500. So a 25% correction would be 43,500. Guess what? Bitcoin did that the other day. Hold on. Look. Look at that. Look at this. Let me see something. Literally, Bitcoin did this. What day is today? The 25th? On the 23rd, Bitcoin went as low as 44,968. And what number did I say? 43,500. So 43,500 is a 25% correction from the peak of Bitcoin. It went to 44,968, bounced. Now it's kind of bobbling in the water like this. 50,000, 51,000, 48,000, 47,000 is doing this now. This is how the market moves, because this is people just deciding what they want to do now. Again, it hasn't even started yet. Hasn't even started. Bitcoin is something that is the future. Listen, in 2017, when I was telling people to buy this, people used to be looking at me like I was stupid. They was like, what you mean go to an ATM? Like, they have ATMs in New York. You can't buy it online yet. You got to go to the ATM to buy it. I'm not doing that. Okay. I have receipts. I was buying Bitcoin. It was like 650, 700, 800. I'm buying it every week. Just accumulating it over time. Buying. Within 3.5 years, it's at 50,000. 50x. Assuming that you was buying at 1,000. I was buying for less than that. So again, you see my point as far as how many Bitcoin you could have accumulated at that time. So if you could have got 20 Bitcoin then, and now at 50,000, that's worth $1 million. And we know that in the future, the price is going to be in the millions. It's probably going to hit 100. Listen, if it don't hit 100,000 this year, I'll be shocked. I'm not saying that it will. May not. Do I care? Nope. The longer it takes to do what it's going to do is giving you more time to accumulate it. Hold on. Listen, man. Listen, there's nobody that's talking like this right now. I know that for a fact. Everybody that talks about Bitcoin talks about the same shit. Bitcoin's the future. Oh, get in now. All right, get in now and do what though? I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you to buy it every week. Same thing I was telling you 3.5 years ago. But many of y'all didn't know me back then. You know me now though. I trade on NADEX. I trade on the best trading platform, period. With the best instrument you can possibly trade. With a skill set that allows you to have a business trading. That's me. So I'm the same one telling you now to buy Bitcoin. Not to trade Bitcoin. Buy it. Well, when should I get out? We not getting out. Hold on. Listen. We're not getting out. It didn't do what it's going to do yet. It didn't even start yet. Listen, this is why I like documentation, because you ain't going to be able to deny nothing. You see the date, 2/25/2021. Time right now is 4:42 p.m. And I'm telling you to keep buying Bitcoin every week. And don't sell it. If it crashes, buy more. Buy twice as much. Well, Mark, what if it corrects by 50%? Buy double. 4:43 p.m. He said buy double if it crashes. I'm doing this because I'm documenting this. Man, but Mark, what if? Keep buying it. You got your app, right? You got what you got? Cash App? Buy more. Put some money in Cash App and buy some more. Take that money that you was gonna buy, a bottle of liquor with, right? And buy some Bitcoin. Before you buy your Hennessy, buy some Bitcoin. I know some of you was like, nah, I'm buying my Hennessy, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, just remember I told you to buy Bitcoin with that money, though. Buy it. Keep buying it. But when we get out, we're not getting out of it. No time soon. So I'm doing this because I want to finalize the dialogue about Bitcoin so that you understand what it is and you understand what to do with it. Some people don't know what it is. They don't know what to do with it. What about, what's going on with this Bitcoin thing? I keep hearing about Bitcoin. Well, I hope you hear about it from me because I'm telling you what to do. Take your little weekly junk food budget and buy Bitcoin with that. And keep doing that every week. On Coinbase, they have there's an automatic way that you can designate a certain amount to buy. A certain dollar amount to buy every week automatically. It'll come out off of your debit card or your card or your bank account, however you want to do it. It'll do it automatically each week. Do it. Do that. Set it and forget it. And like I said, ignore the price. Matter of fact, the only way that I would even tell you to get excited about the price is if it goes down. Hold on. Listen to me, man. Don't get excited when it goes up. Get excited when it goes down and buy more. If it goes down, you can buy twice as much. Double up on what you normally would buy that week. How much you buying each week? $50? All right. This week, $100. Are you paying attention to this? There was a guy in February of 2021. He kept telling everyone to buy Bitcoin. That's what they're going to say. He kept saying it's going to go into the millions. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. You laughing now, and it sound crazy. Don't you realize people thought Bitcoin was a joke to begin with? They was laughing at everybody early. Anybody that got 1,000 Bitcoin, 5,000 Bitcoin, 10,000. There's people early on that got that much Bitcoin. There was a guy, I forgot how many Bitcoin, he bought a pizza with it. Look it up on Google. I forgot what the number of the Bitcoin was, but he bought a pizza with however many Bitcoins it was. Y'all understand? Back when everybody thought it was a joke. Even now, people don't understand what it is. This is why I'm doing this podcast, because I'm trying to help to shed light so that you understand that this is something that you don't have to understand in order for you to benefit from. You don't even got to understand what it is. Just buy it. You don't understand what gold is. What is gold? Why is it valuable? Why is land valuable? You see what I'm saying? So it's the same principle. Bottom line is that it has value because it has use. It can be used for things. And we're currently using it for things. So that's all you need to know. That's it. Don't ask me about price. Don't ask me about where you think it's going. Don't ask me about none of that, man. You don't need to know nothing other than that you need to buy some every week. with your disposable income. Don't go take out a loan. You don't got to borrow from your 401k. You don't got to do none of that. Take your junk food money that you spend each week. Take your coffee money, right? Take your little ice cream money or whatever you spend each week on silly stuff and just buy some Bitcoin with it. That's all. Incorporate it into what you already do. This is advice for just regular people. Stop trying to trade. If you want to trade, TA is for that, not Bitcoin. We don't trade Bitcoin. You understand? Trading requires skill in order for you to be profitable and to be successful. You need the skill set to do that. So you over there trying to trade Bitcoin, don't do it. We're not here to trade Bitcoin. We're here to own Bitcoin. All right, so I mean that's enough for now. I hope you guys understand where I'm going with this and what you should be doing. And this really is like the last time I'm going to talk about this. And you got your instructions as far as Bitcoin goes. So if you got questions about it, refer back to this video. refer back to this. You got questions? Play this again. You'll have the answers. You can buy some of the other coins if you like. I think Ethereum is also a good one to buy. You know, as far as like let's say you want to put $50 a week into crypto. Like how should you divvy it up? I would do like 60%, not even. I'll do 70% Bitcoin, 30% whatever else. So split the 30% among the other ones. If you want to trade, if you want to buy the other ones. But what I'm telling you to do is to buy them. Buy them and don't even think about selling them. No time soon. You want to establish a position in them. You understand? You want to go to a platform that just lets you buy it. No leverage. You know, like, all right, let me just help you to know the difference between various platforms. There are platforms like Bybit, Femex. These are trading platforms. Okay. Coinbase is a trading platform, but Coinbase just lets you buy the coin. Coinbase Pro lets you do extra stuff with trading. We don't need Coinbase Pro to do this. Regular Coinbase wallet, buy it. Better yet, even better than that. Y'all got Cash App? Go on your Cash App, put money on your Cash App, and buy Bitcoin. Okay? Do it like that. No leveraging. No, 50 to 1. No. You don't need to leverage it. You just building a position is the leverage. Listen to me. You building your way to 1 Bitcoin is the leverage. If you just have one, just keep buying it. Buy more. If the price be going down and doing back and forth, that's cool. Let the price do what it does. There's going to come a day. Bitcoin gonna go over 100,000. Then it's gonna go over 300,000. Then it's gonna hit 500,000. People gonna be like, "Oh my God!" Right? Isn't that what the reaction everyone has to numbers? People will react. It's gonna crash. There's gonna come a time, because you got to realize that this is something that people are adopting. So that means that it's becoming normalized in society. Companies and corporations don't trade. They position themselves. Hold on. Are you paying attention? You're listening to me, right? Major corporations and businesses and rich individuals position themselves. They don't trade. So when you start seeing big companies that you know, such and such made an investment today in Bitcoin, just keep your ear to the street and just pay attention. Like, whoa, they bought Bitcoin? Yep. The day will come where every company will have some. Don't let that day come and you don't have none. Because when this happens, I'm telling you, you got to understand that the way that price moves is a reflection of supply and demand. Bitcoin is going to reach a point where they're not going to make anymore. It's going to stop being mined altogether. I forgot what the number is. I think it's, I don't want to guess. I think it's 20 something million Bitcoin or something like that. But just think about that. So now you got this thing everybody's trying to get some of, right? And it's a limited number of it. It's a limited amount of it, rather. We're still in the early phase. But what I'm doing is I'm making this because I don't want you to see hype. It's at 50,000. Don't get hyped up and excited about that. Yo, back in March when the price dropped, I was excited. I ain't gonna front. I was excited. I'm gonna find that video. I was like, yo, stock market crashed today. Bitcoin crashed. I'm buying some. I was excited because I'm like, damn, this is a huge opportunity right here. Bought some more. See, so when you see sharp declines, that's a good thing. Why am I saying that? Because it's giving you an opportunity to buy more, and it's also giving you more time. You got to understand, time is going to keep going by. Awareness is going to keep continuously increasing. Bitcoin is global. It's not restricted to one country. This is why it was a problem. And like I said, now you see countries now becoming more lenient. They either going to outright ban it from their country or they're going to be in the game. Right? The countries that are smart, they're going to be in the game because they're like, nah, we need a piece of that. We can tax that. You see what I'm saying? They can collect from what is going to be something that people participate in anyway. So it's like a phenomenon. It really is. It's technology. Don't you realize that there was a time where people laughed at the internet? They said, nah, that's a fad. It ain't gonna last. How we use the internet today? How do we use the internet today? There's nothing that we do without the internet. Don't get caught up in the group that laughs. You need to be in a group that's going to be laughing to the bank. So that's it. That's it. That's all I got, man. It's not hard. What price should I buy that? Just buy it every week. Don't ask me about the price. And don't even concern yourself with the price for now. Just accumulate it. Make one Bitcoin your goal. Let me repeat that. Hold on. Let your goal be one Bitcoin. So however that works out. If that means that the price cuts in half and gives you a chance to buy more, cool. If it means that you just continuously buy over time, cool. But get yourself one Bitcoin at least. Let that be your goal. Not a money goal, a Bitcoin goal. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me come in the comments real quick. Damn, it's a lot of comments. Shit. Oh, snap. Willis says, something told me to watch the live today and not the rerun. This is good. You know it. Josh says the whole mindset on crypto is like planting seeds. The tree doesn't grow overnight. Buy and walk away. Yes. Buy the dip. Yes. Ron Carter said, buy it for your children's children. That's it. Wisdom speaks. Come on now. See, folk paying attention out here. He said Starbucks going up. Oh, he said giving up some of it to buy Bitcoin. So he said he's gonna get out of some Starbucks and get some Bitcoin. Thank you a lot, Mark, for this podcast. You were right about Coinbase. Each week you can allot whatever you can afford to buy. Yes. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Willis, I learned from Jay Carley the week. It's better to just listen to what you say based on your experience and expertise. Definitely opening up a Coinbase, 100%. Yep. Get a Coinbase account and just set it and forget it. I'm telling y'all. Ron Carter, easiest way to buy it is Cash App. Cash App is another good one. He said it allows you to buy fractions of Bitcoin. Yeah, anywhere that you're going to buy the Bitcoin, like whatever platform it is, Coinbase, Cash App, I believe Robinhood, and there's probably a bunch of other ones. They will allow you to buy fractional amounts of Bitcoin. You determine how much you want to buy, like how much dollar amount you want to buy, and then you buy it. So what's the plan? The plan is to accumulate one. Just get your hands on one for now. If you get up to one Bitcoin, you should feel proud. I'm telling you, feel proud. That's a huge accomplishment. Now, it was much easier to do it 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it cost you less than $1,000 to get one. Now, 50,000. But again, Bitcoin is going to reach millions in the price. Millions from where it is now was 20x. So that's why I wanted to create the perspective. You could have had 20 Bitcoin 3 years ago. That's worth $1 million now. Now, make your way to one Bitcoin. In the future, it'll be worth $1 million just off the price. Yeah, do y'all understand what I'm saying? So think like that. Have your goal to accumulate a Bitcoin. One whole Bitcoin. Let that be your goal. This is good, man. This is really good, like for real. This is really good, I must say. Somebody said Bitcoin gonna hit 60,000 by Sunday. I got a feeling. See, so understand, like, all of the short-term fluctuations of the price are not relevant. We are positioning ourselves. We're not trading Bitcoin. We're thinking and moving the way wealthy people move. Rich people don't think in terms of flip. Oh, let me see if I can flip this real quick. That's not rich. That's not wealthy thinking. That's poor people thinking. You trying to flip, like you trying to get something quick. That's poor thinking, which is stinking thinking. Rich folk don't think like that. They position themselves. You see what I'm saying? They see the opportunity and they put money behind the opportunity and leave it. That's it. That's how they move. That's how you have to recondition your mindset to be. Bitcoin is making it easy. Like, understand, Bitcoin is making it very easy for us to be able to do that. That's why I felt the need to talk about this, because people don't see Bitcoin the way that they should see it. It is not something you should be trading. Period. It's not something that you should be, oh, let me throw 500 in here, see if I can flip this. Oh man, I'm up to $800, man. I made $300. Listen, forget your $300. That's not what you bought it for. What's $300 going to do for you? You see what I'm saying? So get out of that frame of mind. Think about Bitcoin. Yo, you know what? I'm going to work towards building up to one whole Bitcoin. Yes, do that. Do that. And like I said, I'm not making predictions. I'm telling you what's going to happen based on what Bitcoin is and based on what people are doing. That's a fact. That's not a prediction. Are companies buying Bitcoin? Yes. Are major corporations that you have heard of starting to buy and put money into Bitcoin on a larger scale? Yes. Okay, so what do you think the result of that's going to be? Influence is going to continue to legitimize this thing. Like, oh, wow. Oh, they putting money in? Oh, man. Next thing you know, everybody will see it. You see? Instead of trying to trade it. And that's where the land grab comes in. Now it's like, well, damn, how much Bitcoin you got? Shit, I got 2 Bitcoin. Shit, you saw the price? Yeah, I saw it. The day gonna come, that price gonna be 500,000, 700,000, a million, and people are gonna just be like, "Oh my, what is this? What's happening?" But you're gonna see it happen because everybody is looking at it already. It's in the mainstream. It's on. They talking about Bitcoin damn near every day on CNBC, MSNBC, even on the regular news. You're starting to hear about it. Like, wait. Why everybody keep talking about Bitcoin? It's legitimizing. That's why. So again, if you have the right perspective and the right approach, it's not hurting you. It's not costing you anything. You spend money on bullshit right now. Every day, every week. Take your bullshit spending and buy some Bitcoin with it. Work your way up to a full Bitcoin. And just keep going from there. That's the plan. What's my prediction? I have none. What is Bitcoin going to do? It's going to be in the millions. It's going to be 6 figures probably this year. We in what month is this? February? We got 10 months. Do you realize that from March, so less than a year. Let's just rewind. Let me just, because people don't understand sometimes. Let's put this in perspective for a moment. March of last year, Bitcoin was at 3,800. So we'll say 4,000. Bitcoin was at 4,000 less than a year ago. This is February. We're not even in March yet. So less than a year ago, Bitcoin was at $4,000. The price right now is $47,000. So it 10x'd in less than a year. Are you paying attention to me? It 10x'd in less than a year. $50,000 to $100,000 is just 2x. Are you paying attention? We're in February. There's 10 months left for 2021. In 10 months, do you think Bitcoin will double again? Highly likely to do so. So you see how 6 figures not far-fetched. It's not like that's an astronomical number. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all. It may have been 4 or 5 years ago when nobody believed, very few people believed. Very few people understood. They like, listen, I know. I don't know when, but I know it's going to do it. There's people come on, there got to be people back then had 100 Bitcoin. If you accumulated 100 Bitcoin, that's $5 million right now. Are y'all listening? If the price goes to 1 million, 5 million, and you got one, how much money is that? I'm just saying. And if you see, it's just simple math. 50 to 100,000 is only 2x. So let's say it took 10 months to do that. So at the end of the year, it's at 100,000, let's say. Let's say the following year, it goes from 100 to 200,000. It's only 2xing. I'm just saying. Remember that this is something that is limited. The number's limited. It's 21 million. I'm glad that y'all told me. So there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin. It's not like money that can be printed. They just print money. You can't print Bitcoin. It'll be mined until it reaches that number and then it cuts off. This is the technology that's built into it. They know the year, the date that it's over with. That's it. No more Bitcoin will be mined. So that means you can only buy it from somebody who has it. Question is, are you going to have some? Is it starting to click and make sense? Man, listen. I told y'all history in the making, man. History in the making. Jay Kennedy, you said that you're going to short Bitcoin? Man, don't. Well, I'm not going to say don't do it. I will say that I will never sell Bitcoin on an exchange trading it. I won't trade. I refuse to trade Bitcoin. Or the only thing I want to do with Bitcoin is get more. That's it. I don't want to leverage it. I don't want to trade it. I don't want to short it. I don't need leverage. I want Bitcoin, actual Bitcoin, Coinbase, Cash App. Buy it. That's what I'm doing. Actual Bitcoin in the wallet. Oh, this is another thing too. You can get a physical wallet. Look into that. Look into getting a physical wallet. Okay. That way it's more secure. People is shiesty. They figure out ways to do stuff, you know, and you want to make sure that you have secured your Bitcoin because it is super valuable. So look into getting a physical wallet. All right. In other words, as you buy it, send it from the wallet that it's in on whatever exchange that you're buying it on, like Coinbase or wherever you're buying it on. Send it from that wallet to your physical wallet that's in your possession. Okay. Get a safe deposit box or something and just stash it. Y'all following me? Protect yourself. So if you move like that, you're going to build a position in Bitcoin while everybody else is trying to trade it. Everybody else is hyped up about it. Everybody else all excited about the price. Let me look at something else for a minute. Hold on. I wanted to see something else. Because I wanted to see. This was. In January of last year, Bitcoin was at 28,000. January of 2021. The lowest price was 28,800. Highest price this year took place in February. So a little over a year, 2x. From the lowest price to the highest price. The lowest price of 2020 to the highest price of 2021 was 2x. So do you see what's happening? This is why I keep telling you to ignore the price. It will continue to do this. Correction, pop. Correction, pop. Not a overnight pop. Ooh, Bitcoin went up 50,000. No, it's a gradual move up. This is what's happening over time. This is why you should take your time. So just think about throughout the year. Some of y'all getting stimulus, right? What you gonna do with your stimulus money? If it were me, I would take all of the stimulus money and buy Bitcoin. Not trade Bitcoin, buy it. I ain't using my money for that. I will take some of it. How much stimulus you getting? You're getting your taxes back too, right? This is February. You're getting your taxes back, right? How much you getting back? Some of y'all got kids. You getting your earned income credit and all that, right? Some of y'all getting back a couple of thousand. Put some money in Bitcoin. I'm just saying, buy it. What else you gonna do with that money other than blow it? Listen, let Bitcoin be a savings account. Treat it like that. Put it in there and leave it. Not a checking account. Not a checking account. Not that. You don't need no card. Oh, but you can get a debit card for your Bitcoin. Don't even get a card. Buy the Bitcoin and do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Get a physical wallet. Put it in the safe, on the safe deposit box that don't nobody know where it is but you. And keep buying Bitcoin every week. Send it from whatever platform you buying it from onto your physical wallet. And keep going. And when you get one full Bitcoin, go pop a bottle. That's something to celebrate. All right, man. I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty much finished. I hope y'all listen, man. I hope y'all do. Hope y'all do. All of the Bitcoin enthusiasts. Well, I trade all crypto. Listen, if you trading crypto, you already don't know what it is. That tells me that you don't know what this is. Clearly. Because look, this is what you're telling me. Some of y'all shorted it. Some of y'all shorted Bitcoin at 20,000. Right? Oh, well, 20,000 is the previous high. There's resistance there. I'm going to take a short if it doesn't break out. It didn't break out at first. Took a few days. But after them few days, it broke out. Did you short it then? And if you short it, look, watch this. I'm looking at the chart right now. Let me show you something. I'm going to give you dates. So check this out. Is this, what chart is this? Daily? Yeah, this is the daily chart. All right, so when Bitcoin went up into resistance, it hit resistance twice. First time was November 24th, 19,421 hit resistance. If you shorted it, it went as low as 16,000. So roughly about maybe $3,000 in there of potential gain if you exited around 16,000. Okay. That was November 24th. The low was on November 26th. By December 1st, it retested the high again. 19,887. Right? Didn't break out right away. Look at what it did. Watch this. 19,887. People that trade, they saw that. They drew a line. All right, there's resistance there. That was on December 1st. Went to its low on December 11th. So 10 days, it went to a low of 17,610. So is that even 2,000? A little over 2,000 from that high to the low. So a little over $2,000. Now, check this out. December 16th, it breaks out. Trouble. If you were short, it has not been there since. It broke out on December 16th, 2020. Mind you, we talking about 2 months ago, because this is February. Today's the 25th, little over 2 months ago, December 16th, broke out. That was it. That was it. Came back and retested because it had a high on the 16th of around 21,500. Well, we'll use the next one. So around 22,000. On December 27th, it retested that. So it came down. There's a wick on the candle. Boom. Hit 22,000, bounce, kept going up. This is what happens when you try to trade this. You're trying to trade it. You got popped. If you short it, you asked out. Now, mind you, when people are trading, they are leveraging trades. So you might be using 1 to 100 leverage. I've seen people using 1 to 500 leverage. Insanity. Trying to trade. If you shorted, you was in trouble. You took an L because you had to get out. This was on December 27th. The last time it was at 22,000 was on December 27th. The next move up, it went up to 41,000. It doubled. Look at this. The low from December 16th to the high on January 8th. Not even a month. Doubled again. Are you paying attention? This is why you just buy it over time. All these prices don't even matter. In the long scope and the long-term vision of what Bitcoin is, these prices don't even matter. Even where it is now, it's at 50,000. It doesn't even matter that it's at 50,000 right now. It will continue to do what it's already been doing. Look, just look. 22,000 went up to 41,000. What's the low after that? The low came back to 28,000. That was on January 22nd. Came back down to 28,000. Next move up, broke out. This was on February 8th. It broke out, went up to 46,000, double, 2x again from the low. So look at what it's doing. It's correcting and then it's going again. Correcting, going again. It's been doing this since the whole time. See, time is telling you what is happening in the world and how people are responding to this now. People are responding a little bit at a time. Right now is probably the biggest response thus far because the price of Bitcoin now is at a number that people can't believe now. They're like, wait, it's at 50,000. When you can remember in 2017 when it was at 1,000. That's mind blowing. It's like, that's 50x. And mind you, you had an opportunity to buy it at that time. Some of y'all knew about Bitcoin at that time and didn't do nothing. So you got to understand what you're dealing with. If you don't understand what you're dealing with, you won't treat it the way that you should treat it. You'll trade it. And you see what you see what I just broke down. That's why I'm going through this like this. So you can see what's happening to people when they try to trade this. Like you trying to trade this? All you had to do was just buy it the whole time. If all you did was just buy it the entire time, you would not be wrong, period. Oh, but it's going to crash again. I hope it crashes. Because what's going to happen after the crash? It crashed March of last year. March of last year was at 4,000. That's a crash. It was at 8,000. It crashed. Boom. Cut in half. Oh, damn. So what happened to Bitcoin? Yeah, I saw what happened to Bitcoin. I bought it that same day. I was on a live stream in the car and I said I bought more Bitcoin today. I might even posted the I think I took a screenshot of the phone after I bought it. I said I bought more. I know what this is. All right. Value, man, all day. Number of value. That's all I'm gonna ever give you. Value. If you're paying attention, you'll catch it. All right, let me come back. Yeah, and someone was saying, great time to get in very soon. It's dipping. I mean, it can dip. It can do whatever it wants to do is my point. I don't even look at the prices. That's kind of what I'm trying to explain to you. Don't even think about the prices. Think about how many Bitcoin you have. How much Bitcoin do you have is the question. Let one Bitcoin be your goal. Have a Bitcoin goal, not a price goal. You're going to see prices in the future that's retarded. You listen, numbers in the future, they ain't gonna make no sense. You're gonna be like, yo, he was right. In 2017, I was like, yo, when Bitcoin break out of 20,000, you're gonna see what it do. I was saying that in 2017 because I knew. I was like, look, the highest that it's been to is about 20,000, 19,000 and change. When it breaks out of that, you're going to start to see stuff happen. This is why I said it ain't even start yet. Didn't even start yet. The day's going to come where Bitcoin's 100,000. And then you're going to really be like, oh my God. But it should not come as a surprise to you because this is just what's going to happen as a result of what Bitcoin is and as a result of more awareness coming. That's all it is. It's simple supply and demand. That's it. Like you don't have to be a genius to do what I'm talking about doing. This is passive. Stop trying to trade it. Tracy said I wanted to drop again before I buy. About to go see if I have some Bitcoin sitting around somewhere in one of my wallets. Yeah, do that. And listen, my recommendation is this: don't wait. Do not wait for a price before you start buying it. Start buying it now. I'm serious. Like if you got Cash App, put some money on your Cash App and buy it. Right now, just buy some. Next week, do it again. Week after that, do it again. Week after that, do it again. That's all. Just every week. Walker said, think of the dollar as if it will be the Zimbabwe dollar. Eventually, when you do that, you'll get rid of your dollars and place it where it'll have positive value relationship with time. Yeah, and that plays a part. And of course, with the ability to print, which pretty much every government has, any government with a central bank has the ability to do that. As long as they have the ability to do that, then they'll have a certain level of control over the effects of what goes on. You know, so it's like kicking the can. It's like things will happen inevitably, but you don't really notice them happening because of the way that they are able to print. Like it just is what it is. Riley said, put $10 in Monero a week, as this might be a great thing, but research first. Yeah, I mean, like I'm keeping it as basic as I possibly can. Like if you don't know how to research, you don't know which other coin to buy, you know, oh, Mark, I don't know anything about crypto. All right, you don't have to know nothing about crypto to do what I'm telling you to do. Go get Cash App, put some money on it and buy some Bitcoin. Well, what price should I buy that? Whatever price it's at right now. And then next week, do it again. Week after that, do it again. Week after that, do it again. Well, Mark, when should I stop? Until I say stop. I ain't said stop yet. I've been buying Bitcoin before you could even buy it this way. When I was buying Bitcoin, we didn't have this. You can do it on the app. I used to have to go to the ATM. They had Bitcoin ATM machines in the store. That's how we used to have to buy it. And guess what? You know what the commission was? 16%. The commission. So if I put $100 in the ATM, I paid $16 for just to buy the Bitcoin. And I still did it. 16%. And I still did it. All right. Sam said, I was so stupid back in September. It was 12,500. I thought I would wait until maybe 9,000 and then I buy it. It never looked back since then. That's why I had to do this video. I had to do this podcast because that's exactly what people will do. Oh, I'm going to wait till it goes down. You don't know when it's going to go down. You don't know if it's going to go down. If it does go down, wonderful. And I told you, if it goes down, buy twice as much as you were going to buy. If it don't go down, buy what you was going to buy each week. Set your number. 35, 45, 55 a week, cool. 50 a week, cool. 25 a week, do it. 100 a week, do it. Just do it. Treat it like a savings account. Yeah, there's resistance there. That's how people be looking at the chart. Talking about resistance. What happened to the resistance? What happened to that 20,000 resistance? It's in the rearview mirror now, huh? It ain't looked back since. Yuki, let me see what you're asking. When you used to trade the old way, how many trades did you do per week? Why are you worrying about the old way I used to trade? I never understand that question. I don't trade the old way. If I'm trading how I'm trading now, that's what I do now. There's a reason that I don't trade like that. Clearly, there's a reason why I don't trade that way. I did the same thing, Melanie. She said, I've been so engrossed in this topic, I forgot I was observing the market and just realized it closed 25 minutes ago. I did the same thing when I looked up at the clock. I was like, oh, snap, it's 5:10. Market ain't even open no more. Mo said he just bought $50 more worth. Come on, Mo. That's all. Mr. Moses used to trade in faster markets, wanted to know how many trades did he used to do in a week in those days compared to how he trades now. It's totally different now, Yuki. It's not even close. Back when I first started, even though I was utilizing the same principles, I just was doing much more of it. Put it like that. I would apply the principle in faster markets and slower markets. It's not that I was always trading in faster markets. I used to trade in slow markets too. I used to trade in between markets. But the one thing that was always clear was that I was aware of behavior. Is the mic on? Jay Carr said, I literally cannot wait to watch this in 5 years. Yo, this is going to be, it's going to be a good one. Yep. Definitely going to be a good one. So that's why I said history in the making, man. History in the making. See, because another thing, too, about what I'm saying, this is not popular. I know that what I'm saying is not the popular thing when it comes to Bitcoin. Everybody is trying to trade Bitcoin. That's what everybody's doing. Oh, is that 50,000? Oh, it's too expensive. You don't know what Bitcoin is. When it was 1,000, people were saying it's too expensive. Because there was a time when it was 50 cents. There was a time when it was $1. So you're using your relativity to say that it's expensive. The markets do not respond to that. You understand? The markets simply reflect supply and demand. In stock market, they do splits. When the price of the stock becomes too big, and this is very educational, as a matter of fact, right now, too, because this will help you understand why stocks split. If a stock price goes to 500, 1,000, they split it. Why do they do that? Tell me that. Why do they split stocks? You know why? Because psychologically for people, when they look at a bigger number, it's intimidating. They also do it for purposes of simplifying the math. So all they do is just take the price and then they make more shares, or they create more shares, and then they lower the price of those shares. But the value is the exact same. So $1,000 stock price with 25 million shares, if they split it 4-1, it'll become 250. And then the 25 million shares will become 100 million shares at 250, which is the same thing as 1,000 at 25 million. You're following me? So the amount is the same. The capitalization and everything is the same. The value is the same. The difference is that now the price is lower. So you didn't lose money. Like, people that don't understand, they look at that, they're like, oh, I lost money. Nah, you got more shares. You got 4 times as many shares as you had, but now the price is 250 instead of 1,000. And they do that so that now psychologically you don't get caught up in the price. See, that's why you see low numbers in the stock market. They do that on purpose. People start bugging out if they see a stock price over 1,000. Like, oh my God, it costs too much. You don't understand value. So they like, you know what? Let's split the stock. Split it. They do a 4 or 5 to 1 split. So now $1,000 stock becomes $250 or $200. See? You can handle psychologically 200. You can't handle 1,000, 2,000. See? But this is what happens with Bitcoin. They can't split Bitcoin. Hold on. Listen to me. They don't control Bitcoin. They can't split the price. You're following me? There's going to be 21 million Bitcoin and that's it. Ain't no splitting. Ain't none of that. Nobody controls Bitcoin. It's technology. Nobody controls it. They don't even know the dude. They can't even find the dude that made it. They don't know where Satoshi is. They don't know who he is. But he was a genius. He came together with programmers that programmed and created a technology that you cannot hack. This is why Bitcoin is valuable. You're paying attention? Blockchain. It goes through a series of confirmations. For one transaction, it's hitting different computers. It has to confirm on all of them. If it don't confirm on all of them, nope. Encryption. Come on, man. This is why Bitcoin is valuable. So I know that this is a lot of information, but I'm really just kind of spilling out the knowledge, and I want it on the podcast so that you can watch it later. See, in the future, just like Jay Carly said, 5 years from now, you pull up this video, you're going to be like, oh my God, I was there. I was there when he said that. It was his anniversary, matter of fact. Which it is. Today's me and Lulu anniversary. So you will not forget that. Because you're going to remember what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, he did it on his anniversary. That's right. I told you. Buy it. All right, man, I'm done. I'm done. Your walk is stupid. He said Mark is required to have a full-grown beard in 5 years and a staff in the Bible Day flip-flops. Yo. Oh, snap. Yo, y'all are nuts. Orion said definitely didn't know that. Orion, what are you referring to? I'm not sure something I said, or you responding to somebody else. And I'm sorry, I know that I didn't really pay that much attention to the chat, but sometimes I can't. I have to keep my focus so I can get it out. But I had to do this, man. I had to make this one today, just so that y'all have an awareness and you're looking at this Bitcoin the right way. You got to see it, man. Got to see it. Oh, with the stock splits. Yes. Yes. That's a fact. Learn something new every day. You ain't lying. Yeah, but that's why they split stocks. If you notice, like, you don't see no $1,000 stocks. What stock was high and then they had split it? I think, was it Apple? It might have been Apple. I forgot recently they had split a stock that was up there. But yeah, that's why they split, because they don't want people getting into, oh no, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. They don't want them getting into that mode. Also, traditionally, there was a time when you couldn't buy fractional shares. Man, listen. Come on, man. Don't play with me. I know what I'm talking about. You could not buy fractional shares. There was a time where you had to buy the stock outright, whatever the price was. Whatever the price was. So they wanted to always make stock affordable. They're like, nah, it costs too much. $1,000 a share. You couldn't buy 1/4 of a share. You had to buy a whole share. So it's like, all right, you got $1,000 to buy this? No? All right, cool. Sorry, can't buy it. So that too. MicroStrategy shot or from 90 to 1,000. Michael Saylor's company after he bought shit ton of Bitcoin. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, Robinhood shows fractional shares as well. Exactly. You know, so today is way different than it has been in the past. So you understand kind of like why things are the way that they are now. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's always something new to learn. But yeah, man. All right, so I'm parched. I've been talking for a minute. My throat is dry now. I need to get me some agua. So listen, this one is for the history books, man. This so they can't say, oh no, he don't know what he's talking about. Clearly, I know something. Clearly, I know a few things. So you might want to take heed. All right, man. So I'm out. So this is episode number 15, Classic, Season 2, Brooklyn Moses Podcast, man. Historical. Yes, look at that. Jay Carly says, so it literally doesn't matter how much something is, just invest your amount regardless of prices. Come on now. Look, treat Bitcoin the same way I told you to treat the stock market. I did a podcast last week talking about that. Stop trying to trade stocks. Historically, stocks go up. Max out your 401k, especially if you get a company match. Max it out. Your money is going to grow. You're going to create wealth. Historically, the prices of companies will go up. It is what it is. Bitcoin is like that times 10, 100, 1,000. Like we don't even know yet. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's literally history in the making. Walker, one thing worth mentioning is that the government is trying to put a pre-capital gains tax, meaning that they can tax you just for having assets before you even sell. Okay. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I think I heard about that. And it'll balance itself out, because if they do that, then they also, on the flip side, would have to do the same if you had a capital loss. So it balances out. Like, no matter what, if you understand just how to work everything, and trust me, somebody know how to do it. This is what accountants are for. They figure shit out. But yeah, thank you for that, Walker. That's good information. Fitz said, this episode is history, just making my mark to taking heed of Mark's wisdom. Video would be legendary in a few years. I agree. Melanie, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Pleasure is all mine. She said, Melanie, we were here. That's Jay Carly. TA was here today. All facts. Peter Leonardi, of course the government gotta bleed you. Well, you know how that goes. Jay Carly said, wait, we all TA, you know what I mean. I'm just so excited about the future. This is just one more thing for us to do, adding to our tool belt. That's a fact. All facts. All right, man. So y'all know what it is, man. You'll know what it is. So I hope that you guys got some value from this. Matter of fact, I know that you did, but I'm just saying that I guess because it sounds nice. But yeah, make sure that you check out the audio version of the podcast. There's the website right there. I just pinned it in the chat on YouTube. I forgot to pin it on Instagram. I'm mad at myself for that. But the BrooklynMosesPodcast.com. That's where you can check out the audio. Also, it's available on Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and wherever podcasts are available. All right, so you make sure that you're tuned in. Classic. All right, y'all, I'm out, man. Out of here. I'll check y'all out in the next episode. Later on, I'll probably be doing a live observation, but I will see because it's my anniversary and I might just get caught up and don't do nothing. All right, but anyway, I'll let y'all know. Peace. Make you feel like doing a salsa, the merengue and all that. All right, y'all, I'm out.